Ladies and gentlemen, we continue AFC 20. Make some noise, Melbourne. It is the business end of the night. Next one, proudly sponsored by the Blue. Welterweight, 77 kilograms, fight number 8, 3 by 5 minute round. Let me please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Abdallah Abdu Hamdan.
Welcome back to AFC 20. It has been an absolutely jam-packed night of action, and it's about to continue with Abdallah Abdu Hamdan fighting out of the blue corner.
Serious power. I mean, we often talk about the cliche of one-punch knockout power. Abdallah has it. Everybody knows it. He's a very secretive sort of dude, like doesn't give a lot of details up. I spoke to him before the fights today. You know, what's your fight team? Team Abdallah. Who are your training partners? Everybody. Who are your coaches? Everybody. He goes, son, I fought on 5 continents. I've fought everywhere. I've fought everybody. So, very confident human being. Done some training with Shawnee Sullivan's at Lions High Performance Centre recently. He's got a 10-4 record with 6 KOs in that as well and 3 submissions. So when he wins, he does finish fights.
I've got to say, look, he can be confident because even though this is welterweight and they are at 77 kilos, from across the cage, it looks to me, Josh, that he's a big man.
He's put on a lot of weight since weigh-in. I actually followed him on Instagram watching his weight cut. It was pretty humorous, and he made weight very easily, but he does lose a little bit. So, you know, he'll be well over 80 kilos in this fight now, and that's a lot of power behind those punches. 20-year veteran of the sport as well, so very experienced. When he says he's been there, seen it and done it all, that's actually pretty true in his case.
Not exactly, he won't tell you exactly what all of it is, but he's done it all. Here we go, welcoming him into the cage.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Theo Christakos.
Stay charged, can't sleep, tired out, trouble on my radar. Running round live, why I had another Red Bull. Everybody's running, baby, let me come and get a boy. Isn't it incredible that I'm even still awake, still alive, still I take poison at the meditation. A little line, we could go ahead and kill the cake. Living in the killer state, maybe that's a good excuse. See me taking shots at the bar like I'm bulletproof. Now my belly full of juice, I'm walking every day with a blue slip, battered eye, beat up, stained liver.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you have a beast like Abdallah Abdu Hamdan, you need a warrior like Theo Christakos to go toe-to-toe. This man is a 9-fight record with 7 wins, fighting out of KMA top team. I've got to send a shout out to Mastafari. What can we expect from Theo, Josh?
Diversity. So boxing and BJJ is very strong. He's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Over 70% of his victories come by way of submission. A lot of rear naked chokes. Throw the guillotine in there too. And his resume at welterweight is astonishing. Look at the names he's beaten. Rick Alchin, Dave Francis, Dave Fowler, Andrew Mills. Some of the better welterweights in the country. Theo's put them all away. The big thing for me here is the height and reach. Theo is 10 centimetres taller and about the same reach advantage over Abdallah, who's going to want to strike. So let's see how Theo will use that in this fight.
So there you have it, folks. The Oracle, we go to the tail of the tape. We have Theo at 27 years old. Abdallah almost 10 years his senior. You can see there that boxing and wrestling is matched up against MMA. Over to you, Matthew.
Ladies and gentlemen, 8th fight of the evening, proudly sponsored by the Blue Fish and Chippery, best fish and chips in Melbourne. Let me please introduce, fighting out of the blue corner. Last night he weighed in at 77.65 kilograms, comes out of Hamdan Fight Gym in New South Wales, trained under Drew Bet. Ladies and gentlemen, Abdallah Abdu Hamdan. And his opponent coming out of the red corner. Last night weighed in at 77.80 kilograms, comes out of KMA, top team, New South Wales, trained under Farisi Levski. Ladies and gentlemen, Theo Christakos. Our referee, Gerald Burton Batty.
Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, final instructions from the ref. We close the doors on the cage. Sign of respect from these fighters, but I tell you what, I couldn't see the look in Theo's eyes, Josh, but the look in Abdallah's eyes, I would not want to have to cop. It was a Medusa stare.
He's an intimidating dude, Abdallah, yeah. Just his whole approach to the way he goes about it. I wouldn't want to be Theo right now, but Theo very, very capable, and he won't buy into any of the mind games. He's been there, seen it, and done it before. I think he'll ease into his style. Don't be surprised if Abdallah comes out, big punches, high output. Theo will weather that, and he'll ease into his game.
So we look at these fighters. Abdallah, as you said, he even has a very low stance, so he's giving up that height advantage and bringing it even lower. But I'll tell you what, he looks absolutely laser focused. He looks like a hungry man chasing after food.
He's like miming to it. Look at the punch. And along with this, how Theo can use his reach. Look at him go. Look at the eyes. But look at Theo again, consummate professional, keeping his distance.
But yeah, you see, look, nothing's happened yet, but Abdallah really has been dominating the center of the cage. Now Theo moves in, tests the water with a body kick. Abdallah doesn't flinch. I tell you what, the guy doesn't even blink.
The style, it's like a Chuck Liddell type style. The hands moving around all the time, rangy hooks. Look at that. I mean, that come from his waistline.
It does, but what I don't want to see here, Josh, is I don't want to see
head kick.
I don't want to see Theo getting the timing down of Abdallah and then just wiping him out. That could be the difficulty with Theo with Abdallah just coming forward and throwing these shots.
Oh, you're spot on. And Theo, again, using the distance really well right now. Probably see him soon, maybe throw some push kicks out there, keep Abdallah at distance, use the jab. Look at the head movement. It's Muhammad Ali over there.
He throws that left out. Getting a bit lighter on his feet is Abdallah now. But Theo's not being taunted at all. He's not being phased by it. Theo throws some leather. Abdallah, I beg your pardon, throws some leather. Theo doesn't flinch.
That's the right hand. But again, Theo's so far away that Abdallah's getting nowhere near to landing that yet. Good foot movement though. I like how light he is in his feet.
And if Theo can keep those leg kicks coming, then it'll take away that speed from Abdallah.
It will. It's the mind games by Abdallah so far though, but Theo won't buy into that. There's no way.
Such a big stance there on Abdallah.
Theo is circling into the right hand of Abdallah, which interesting. But so far, again, like I said, he's so far away from him that Abdallah's a good 10 centimetres shy of landing those punches.
Nice body kick there. That we could feel that right here in the commentary box, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching AFC 20. There we go, swing and a miss.
That was the inside there. That's what he's waiting for.
So if maybe it's Abdallah that's timing Theo.
It looks like it, yeah. I think he's trying to suss out Theo's head movement, the way that he moves, the angles that he cuts.
Here we go. Now he's starting to throw some leather with some insults as well. I can't quite make out what he's saying, but he's taunting Theo. Again, that nice body kick, and Josh.
Theo changing stances as well. So he goes southpaw to orthodox, now orthodox. He's talking to him. Come and get me, baby.
Theo a little bit tentative, but maybe he's just waiting. Maybe he's just waiting for maybe the whole round he might wait. Just sweat Abdallah out.
He's fit. He's not going to tire. It's going to be like the Homer Simpson, Drederick Tatum type scenario. Ain't going to happen in this one.
Great reference.
Look at the hands. Theo's going to put something in his face here. Get a jab in. There you go. Jab in his Oracle. Beautiful. Get the jab in his face.
Oh, a little smile there from Theo. And Abdallah just smiled back, shook his head. Oh, what a thumping leg kick there.
The straight right high kick from Theo was beautiful, though.
Look at the head movement from Abdallah.
But it's also the level change by Abdallah. He's never in the same spot. Oh! Now Theo's warmed up here. A minute 18 to go. Shoots, takedown!
Theo gets the takedown.
So here we go, the purple belt of Theo Christakos.
But I'll tell you what,
guillotine. Abdallah's got the guillotine.
Yeah, Abdallah went straight into that guillotine.
Squeezing tight too.
He went straight into it. Didn't even miss a beat. And look at the concentration on his face there,
and
Josh.
Theo he looks pretty calm from this angle. Oh, he's got an arm in. It's an arm in guillotine, so very hard to finish from there.
And
very hard.
There you can see Abdallah trying to get his left leg out so that he can swing both legs around and tighten it right up.
You can finish, but it's very hard to finish a guillotine from there. And he's let it go, actually.
Now he goes for the arm. Oh, nice little short right sharp shots there.
Now Theo can open right up here, score some points and take this round.
And there you go. Abdallah's got such a good defense.
Oh,
but
good
big
right
shots
hand
to the body and a shot to the head.
I think Abdallah tried to kiss him on the forehead. It's a very different jiu-jitsu defense from Abdallah.
And here we go. We've just got Theo just swarming all over Abdallah.
He's in an open half guard, so we can get the mount from here if he wants it.
But
Abdallah's got the knees nice and high. That was very good. Very good defense by Abdallah.
Only 10 seconds to go.
Good elbows. Good elbows at the end of that round.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Round one is over.
Good first round.
What a fantastic... Oh, there we go.
He pushed him away.
Abdallah gave him a slap on the back, but it turned into a slap of friendliness. Let's hope that that's what the intention was.
Interesting first round. Again, Abdallah's striking was unique to say the very least. Quite effective, though. The takedown might be the big element in that round. So we'll see the replay here. Abdallah had very high output, but didn't really land anything because of Theo's range. Theo got some good jabs in just before the takedown, and this was really the end point as I see it in this round coming up.
Nice leg kick there from Abdallah.
Theo will shoot in shortly, and here it is, and get that takedown. Great single leg, excellent execution, and then spent a good minute and a half with some really, really structured ground and pound, and that might be the 10-9 for Theo after that.
Abdallah did well to defend, but I'll tell you what, that takedown was absolutely textbook perfect. Few seconds to go.
Both fighters, he's really, really wet.
So I think that might, so you can see that Abdallah is really, really wet. I think maybe that's a technique that his corner is trying to use.
Yeah, they've got to towel him down here. Yeah, and referee Greg Clennon has picked it up. They're going to towel him down.
And here we go. We have ref interjection.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, because he doesn't need to be that wet.
And there you go. That's world-class reffing there.
It was actually Greg Clennon that picked it up, and maybe you overheard us talking, but yeah, Abdallah was drenched.
When the Oracle speaks, things happen.
All right, let's see what sort of mind games we get here.
Round two about to unleash. This fight brought to you by the Bluefish and Chippery.
With Theo, takes center of the cage this time.
Theo feeling confident after that magnificent takedown and ground and pound.
What's he doing? He's calling for timeout. This is Mind Games 101 by Abdallah. Light in his feet. Very wide stance for Theo Christakos, which could suggest he'll be looking to shoot.
Theo trying to take the center of the cage with a lot more authority in this round.
Oh, good head kick, but hand nice and high for Abdallah.
Abdallah's still moving very well. But now it's Abdallah. Now it's Abdallah that is moving into the... There you go, great takedown.
Single leg, perfect execution again.
Repeat from last round.
All right, so let's see what Theo will try and do this time. But two butterflies in, so there's a good sweep here if he wants it. But Theo's posture was nice and high, which avoided the butterfly sweep. So very good by Theo Christakos. That's purple belt right there.
Abdallah locking up that right hand.
Yeah, it's got an
that
overhook,
right arm.
which is smart, and he's got a leg against too, so he's going to try and push off here, get himself some distance. Little short elbow, scoring points.
Theo applying pressure with the forearm. Couple of short shots there, which we know can be so telling.
Good posture from Theo again. Oh, big body. There's my liver shot.
There you go. Look at that right. And that right hand just hitting into the kidney of Abdallah. Unfortunately, his liver's on the other side of the body, so Theo's going to have to hit pretty hard for it.
Good right hand. Good right hand. Theo's trying to get into side control, but Abdallah's got his leg hooked. He can actually sweep. He's going to try and sweep him here. You watch. And now Theo's posture, his legs are spread out nicely. There you got side control. There you go. So there's a number of chokes that he can look for from here, but well done, Abdallah.
And I was about to say exactly the same thing. Theo's being very dominant, but Abdallah is defending very, very well.
Yeah, he's got back into half guard, so no damage taken by Abdallah so far. But pure body position is going to score for Theo in this round.
And even if those sharp shots are not taking anything out of him, they are scoring against him.
I want to try and lift Theo up here. Use his oh, he's gone heel hook. He's gone the heel hook. Can he get it from here? Not
Theo's
from there. Oh, now big punches. He's left himself open. Oh, he's out. He's out.
It's all over. There you go.
Theo Christakos has slipped out of the heel hook attempt and finished him with strikes.
And as quick as Abdallah went out, Abdallah has come back smiling. But look at Theo Christakos up on the cage celebrating.
One mistake. This is a game of inches. This is ever a game of inches. Tried the heel hook. Theo slipped out, some big right hands, and he flattened out. He went limp for a minute there, and that's game. That's ball game. Theo Christakos will advance to the final of the AFC welterweight tournament.
There's that shoot and that takedown textbook wrestling moves there from Theo Christakos. And there it was. The tail of the end of the first round is what we saw in the second round, which was Theo just getting that ground and pound on. There we see at the end, Abdallah trying for the heel hook, but there it is, right. And that's it, the ground and pound just had him out, even for just a moment. There you see both fighters, such a sign of respect, and that's what it is. Fantastic sport of ours, so much respect and honour here at AFC and in MMA generally. You are watching AFC 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee, we'll get both fighters please to the centre of the cage. Big round of applause, Melbourne. Referee Gerald Burton Batty, stop this one. Round 2, 2 minutes 38 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, winner, red corner, Theo Christakos.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Theo Christakos. Theo, it looked like a bit of mind games from Abdallah early on. He was talking, he was a bit of Muhammad Ali head shake. Did that put you off your game at all in the first round?
I kind of did because he's got a good record. He's 9-4 with KOs. So I had to be very patient with him, which I was, and I knew I was going to get the finish eventually.
We noticed that you used your range really well. He threw a number of power punches, but they were about 15 centimetres short every time. Was that part of the game plan coming in, just to use that reach advantage, circle around him, and then find the opportunities for the takedown?
Yes, it was. I'm sorry, everyone. It was a boring fight, first round. But I got the job done. Now it's time for the title, you know? That's when I'll show what I really have. I have the brace title. Now I'm going to get the AFC title.
I know you probably won't answer this, but obviously we've got Anton Zafir, Hoshi Friedrich up next. Your thoughts on that fight and a potential opponent?
I think it's going to be a close fight, but I think Zafir's going to get it because he's got the experience. He's fought in the UFC 2 times, although he lost. He's still got experience and he's very dangerous.
And your thoughts on a potential matchup with Anton then?
I think I beat him as well.
There you go, Theo Christakos through to the AFC welterweight tournament final.
I just also like to thank my coach and mentor, and also Peter for holding me pads. Omar and James and the KMA top team. Thank you. And the boys and my missus.
Hey guys, he's Greek. We're in Greek town. You should be supporting the local Greek boy, even though he's from Sydney. So when he comes in next, Greek rules. He'll be getting your back for sure.